was just getting ready to do my calendar that I always like to do. I have not made a video in a little while. So hi everybody, it's evening right now, Monday evening between Christmas and New Year's. And I'm working on my January calendar here. Now, I worked a lot downstairs. I set up all my clone pots and my seedling pots so that I'm ready for the next grow. So I just kind of put the pots out there. They don't have their soil in there yet, except for a couple that I brought up here because I could cut a clone. I could do that one very soon. Just there's one plant that's really big and I could easily get a clone from it. So kind of made obstructions and a bit of a mess up here. My pursuit to play with toys. But I've been having fun. Christmas fun, sort of on a little bit of a break. I've been real, you can probably even, I can hear it in my own voice. I've been real low key since about Christmas. Not in a rush and very tired. And I don't know if it's my medication. Let's see. So just point this like this. And I think this sound is already set for this. Now all I need is a nice voice. Hello. So this, if anyone's ever seen one of these, I'm very curious to know. Let me turn this around. Is that good? A couple of things that just from the holidays. So this is one of the things, and I think I got this as a gift for just whoever might be like hanging out with their phone in the house, like down in the living room or something. I don't know how it works. I don't know what the technology for this is, but that's pretty insane. All right.
Make a note of that in my pad.
Oh, it doesn't work. But it's not working now. But it wasn't amplifying the noise. But if you put your phone on that, it amplifies the sound right out there. It's not like the best speaker like this, the Bose, under $20 for this. But it's really kind of handy. As for the plants, did we go in there yet? We didn't go in there yet. I'm looking at this almanac again. We'll do more of this I think next month. I'm doing it, I think, once a month. That's the plan for the forecast. Where's that joint? I did just have one. Did I smoke the whole thing up already? Alrighty, good. And the tent. Turn that reverb down. Okay. I don't have any tripod or anything for this microphone, so this is as close as I can get to it. I'm just hoping it keeps the sound away from the fan. There's some tie downs in here. I'm gonna check the tie downs from yesterday morning. They've been there for a little bit. That AC Infinity fan is the loudest one, that black one. Had some problems with their lights, the rustiness in the, what is that, the filter? The charcoal filter rust. All the equipment goes together. I already have most of their stuff. Just placed an order for a humidifier that's not an AC Infinity, that has a remote control. You could set it to a certain humidity level. I think it's fairly big, and I don't think it has any like tubing that like can lead it into the tent. Oh, it's not totally empty, but it's getting there. Yeah, it's getting there, but I don't have anything coming through here. All right, it's all back on, and that's back on. All right, quick scan of the plants. I put Clearex in these, hoping that that would maybe help them a little bit solve the nutrient issue here. Okay, a couple of these plants have this fragile issue where the leaves come off real easy. You don't see that every time. Like this plant doesn't. This plant, it's even hard to get these old ones off. This is why I like to check the tie down, because we've got this little thing trying to grow. Now I gotta get this out of the way, so let it grow. maybe go on to the next node up here and then tie it down again up here. Or I could take it off completely and tie down a different branch, like work on this one and leave this one alone. And so I just check them all to make sure I don't have to move that down the line. Move that one down. It's connected to the handle or something. Oh no, it's connected to the stake. Where is it? So it was done well. I have to undo it and then bring it all the way up, get that leaf out. This leaf doesn't matter, I can be rough with it. It's these parts that matter right in here. Right there, not this leaf. And then tie it down again, tighten it. So it was here, now I moved it there. This one was here, and I moved it here. That's all. And I could tie down more even if I had ties ready to go. And if I knew where enough ties were, because I'm not really sure. See how much this one doesn't need to be tied down and how much this one doesn't need that at all. There's something terribly wrong going on in there. I want to put a whole new plant in that pot. These I have great hope for. I think they're going to be fine. This one's still very interesting. That's tied. Let me see. And just let it sit like that. It can pop out if it wants to. And then this one, what did it let go or something? What happened here? I don't even know what's going on here. Oh, that's right. This is the stabilizer. This is the tie, and that's the one that's keeping the plant stable. So what I got distracted maybe and stopped halfway through this project. Now I just have to find one of those. See how nice and bent they look now. Just gotta find any old thing. I just found this lying around. I could attach it to another one and be good with that. Just gotta get. All right, I'm gonna make it first. So I'm gonna make this. Make a little hook for this part. This is fun. It's the perfect way to interact with them without causing too much trouble. Ooh, this one's really knocked down now. I'm gonna take that out of there. Get out of there. Okay, there. This one just had a hard time spreading out. It looks real like spread out now, but this was a plant that went straight up like a stick. And I said, what do we have here? This is a male, not very leafy, straight and strong. And it still could be. New leaves and stuff, but it looks a little different than how it does for females when they grow their new stuff. They have it though, like right here, you've got new leaves coming up. Just have to wait to see what happens with that. And this one, ugh. What could this be? What could be happening? Well, if anyone recognizes that, go ahead and let me know. That is the way I would describe it. Let me look in here. Okay, probably nutrient problem. Very, very dark green in the middle parts, and then the veiny parts are bright neon yellow green going up through the leaf. And then the lines, like if you're drawing a leaf, the lines are the light green. The growth is small, like it's weak growth, small leaves, sprinkled. Most of the issues are on the bigger leaves that came out pretty much right at the beginning. That's the best way I could describe them as compared to regular green plants where the leaves have rosy colored stems sometimes, mostly green. I see a tag over there. That one's not. Okay, see, and this one says it is, but I don't believe it is. I think these two got switched. They got mistaken for the twins. And I think the twins are actually one of these other two together. That old OKC seeds from a few years ago. Could be. So that's something to factor in and consider. 2022, I believe the seeds are from. Didn't take me long to decide to grow them once I got them. It's taken a while to assess some of the issues. Like I have taken a while to go in there and spend more than the watering time. I might give them more Clearex, and if that doesn't work, possibly Karma, because if it's a nutrient issue where they need a nutrient and it's not that they had too much. I'll show you what the clarifying one is. Oh no, it's not. It's actually in the bath. The doors are open. Clearex. That's what I gave those to. And this is for a light dose of stuff. I could really take a clone. Not like right now. Okay, I could though, off that big one. You all saw it. It's a thought, right? I have another container full of soil, ready to refill them because they're low. They need more. Checked the soil, raked it around today, smelled it to make sure it didn't have too much mildew in it. The big bin downstairs. So there's a lot going on in there. And make the calendar, get that all set. Bye. I'm about to go re-listen right now and see if this thing even works. I do run into this one conundrum, this one thing. Whenever I use the big humidifiers, I seem to run out of water, and it runs without water more because I forget about them. They seem to always just be low. Just can't seem to get that one full the way I want. All right, I'm gonna work on this. Make sure there is no music playing on this. No lips though. Some sort of hairpin. Little kitty corner shelf plant. Now I'm making a video without a microphone again. So the other story is, so you know I knew, that's why I jumped to it, because I knew I'd forget. Anyway, I'll get back to you about all this stuff. I'm gonna smoke a joint now. So important stuff over. I've got my notes, and they're long and arduous. I can't get through them in one sitting, but trying. You don't understand how important these notes are to me. And the face drawing, I gotta erase the face drawing and make notes on my dry erase board as well. Editing.